everybody, it's Lisa. I have been thrifting my little heart out and going to some estate sales, having a lot of fun meeting some amazing people. This is weird music. I'm going to try to do a different music. Yeah, maybe we'll go with it. It's called Daydreaming. So I don't know if you guys like it. But I wanted to start off with, I always try to give my patrons added value for supporting me in the channel and the work that I do. So one of the ways that I do that is that I give you first dibs on anything that I put on my eBay store. If you are interested, you can join Patreon if you're not already a patron. And then if you are a patron, if you see an item that you like, you can DM me, and whoever DMs me first would be like the person that gets the bid or whatever for the buy it now price before they go live on eBay. So I'm doing this on Monday, today is the 11th or the 12th, 14th. I don't even know what day it is. And then this Friday, they will be live on eBay at the Mighty Merchants store at 4 o'clock at the same time we do happy hour. So those will go live. But anyway, so I've got like 18 items today, so I'm going to go through them pretty quickly. It'll also show you, let me make sure I have the setting right. That's not right. There. So that you can see the items. So the first one is this, it's a hand-blown glass. I believe it's Murano glass, but it doesn't say Murano on it. So we're just going with hand-blown glass, but it has this threaded art. So they take the hand-blown glass into tiny threads and then apply it or fuse it to the glass. It is overlay. So that means, see how the two colors, there's like a clear overlay and then the white inside. And then on top of that is the threading. So it's really beautiful, very mid-century modern, bright happy yellow color. And I thought it was just beautiful. This has a buy it now of $35. I love Kennedy, so try to bring 35 into there as much as possible. And I will have to be careful with that shipping, so the box will be oversized, but it'll be packed really well. I'm getting really good at this packing thing. The next 3 items are milk glass. So we got to go see Miss Sue over the weekend and spent some time with her, and she is the queen of milk glass, I have to tell you, and she loves collecting it. And so she gave me a little primer on like how you know Indiana glass from Westmoreland milk glass, from even the E.O. Brady stuff that we have. Like there's all these different kinds of milk glass done by different companies, and so she was showing me how to tell the difference of that. I'm jumping ahead. She had some of these items in her home, so I was super excited that I did a good job picking. This first one is an Indiana glass colony harvest. It's the grape. You can see the grape detail in it, and that is the milk glass like compote, or they also said this could be a fruit bowl. So in America specifically, we have started, our plates have gotten bigger. We used to have normal size cups or glasses. Now we all want a glass this big. Like, it was really interesting talking to her about all this. And in the 50s, this was like the size of a fruit bowl that would like last a family for, a couple of weeks or whatever. Go to the store and put your fruit in there. But she also said that milk glass was what they gave for wedding gifts frequently in the 50s. And so I thought that was really sweet. That was part of her affinity to it. And her husband's name was Charlie. And so that was really cute. We got to have a great talk with her. So this first item has the buy it now price, the second item has a buy it now price of $23.99 for the milk glass. And you can say compote or fruit bowl, or footed bowl. I don't know what you're talking about if you're sending me a message on Patreon, because these are not yet listed on eBay. So this is the thing where I do this for my patrons. Also, another thing that I do for my patrons once a month. If you buy one item, I'll cover the shipping of one item per month if you purchase something from my eBay store for patrons on Patreon. The next one is the Milk Glass Creamer, and it's also Indiana Glass Company. There's no chips or cracks or anything. It's really beautiful little, and it's really cool to see. Well, I don't know if you guys can see it. I've got light coming forward from my window and my light, but the milk glass is just really beautiful. And that has a buy it now price of $6.99. And then this is Westmoreland. So you can see the glass is just a little bit different. The Indiana glass seems to be a little more white, tending to the blue side, where the Westmoreland is white, like a little bit warmer white than the Indiana glass. So this is, and she said that Westmoreland is like the top as far as quality of milk glass and all that. I just have one of these, but she had a pair of these, and they are the Doric lace candle holders. It's really beautiful little detail on the bottom, as well as that's called fenestration. Fenestration, I think. Yes, and reticulation. It's where they have cut holes in there. So beautiful stuff. That's $9.99 for the buy it now price. Also found these great stoneware mugs, and a set of 2 for $12. These are stoneware. They're in a jade green color. They're not jadeite, but they're by Corel, and they are made in Thailand. But they are stoneware, and that was one of the things that, like Martha Stewart said, should be a big pickup for everybody in the next few years. They do have a couple of marks, really slight marks on them on one side. And I tried getting it off with a magic eraser, but I wasn't able to. So if anybody has any hints or clues about getting, it looks like metal rubbed on it or something. They're very small, but hopefully you can see that. But I just think they're beautiful, minty jade color. And those are $12 for both, for the stoneware Corel cups. Then this was really beautiful. I got this at Flippin' Awesome. Our friend Julia is over there, and we get to go visit her on the weekends, and she's busy girl. This is a vintage Mexican Talavera vase. It's hand painted, and these handles are what I was able to find kind of makes it stand out for the Talavera thing. It is a signed piece, so it says Stay Rosa, and it was made in Saito, I think that's how you said that, Mexico. So that's really beautiful pot. I love it. And that has a buy it now of $39.99. So you can put that on the ground. Then I thought this was adorable. I would not recommend that you cook in it because it is aluminum, but it's really lightweight. It's super darling and shiny. It's not gonna tarnish on you like silver will, but it is aluminum, hammered aluminum. And the top of it has a really pretty little fruit scene, and seems to be have kind of a hexagon or, I don't know, beehive shape on it. So that's kind of what drew me to that. And the beautiful little handles. It is very, very light because it is aluminum, like I said, so the shipping wouldn't be too terrible on it. And I have that for a buy it now price of $14.99. Oh, this next piece is really beautiful. So this is made by Anchor Hawking. So this is heavy, but it has a great, I hope you can see this great color on this, kind of an aqua blue, or yeah, I think aqua would be the best, or even like a Tiffany blue. Actually, it looks like this blue almost. And it does have a little starburst pattern on the bottom. There's no nicks or cracks or anything, chips on this. It's in great condition. And I just love this little bowl. And I have it listed for a buy it now price of $25. This was really cool. It's not vintage, I don't believe, but I did pick it up because I thought it was my interest, and I thought it might be something you guys might like. It's an Avanti paper towel holder by Frugo. And there's the little logo right there. Now I saw these selling new online for $54. So this one, I listed this one for $29.99, I believe, for the buy it now price. And then it will go live and on Friday. So you put your paper towels in there, and then like you pull against the little edge. So it helps you rip off your paper towel, so you don't have to like put your thumb there. Anyway, all these little kitchen gadgets. My husband was like, "Oh, did you get that for me?" Because he loves red items in the kitchen. And I was like, "No, I'm selling that one." So that one you can get in your kitchen for only $29.99. Send me a message on Patreon. Oh, this was really cool. So I watched a whole video about paperweights, and you can pick up some really fun paperweights. Some of them are not expensive at all, and they have some really good value to them, especially ones that are done by certain artists or that can be identified by the artist. So this is a sand globe, and it says that it was made at the Royal Gorge, made in USA, Rainbow Way Limited. So I'll hold that up so make sure you guys can see that. And it just has a really pretty little scene on it of the painted desert and the sunset. I just thought it was beautiful. It had a little bird on it. So that I'm selling for, I believe, $34.99. Yeah. So those little paperweights can be very collectible and have quite a market for them. I was pretty impressed. And when you're out picking, think of your friends. This is going to our friend Blind Dave. When he was little, he was a Eagle Scout. I don't know how little he was. He's actually a very big man. He's like 6 foot something. I don't know if he was ever little, but anyway, he was an Eagle Scout. And unfortunately, he lost all of his Boy Scout of America stuff and his Eagle Scout stuff in a family fire, in a house fire. And so anytime I find something Boy Scout, I always send him a picture and a note and say, "Want me to grab this for you?" So this little book and this tie clip from his era are being sent to him. So it makes me really happy to be able to find things for a friend. Then I found these two. These were not together in the store. They were at 2 different total locations. I got these at Salvation Army, and I looked them up, and they're going for like $15 to $20 a basket, but I really wanted them to stay together. So I listed them together for only $24.99 on my buy it now price. And they are silver plated. They're not, solid silver, but they are, there's a brand called Goodinger, I believe. And they have really beautiful detail of the little grapes. It seems to be a theme on this week is a bunch of grapes, like our milk glass and little leaves. Let me pull this one out, the little one out. I'm going to show you guys. So you can get both of these for only $24.99 plus shipping. Well, unless you're a Patreon member, then you get one item shipped free. So I'll cover your shipping if you buy these if you're on Patreon. But I left the patina on them. I was gonna clean them up, and my husband was like, "Don't do that." He's like, "Leave the patina on them so that people know it's real silver, because only real silver tarnishes like this, and it looks really beautiful aged that way, naturally." Wish we all embrace natural aging that way, as well as silver. So those are $24.99. Then I found these really cool. These are cork backed, and they're from England. They are Pimpernel placemats. Ooh, hold on, these other dishes are so heavy. Carefully. And they have so there's 3 different scenes. There's 5 placemats. They do have this cork back. 2 of them have a little bit of marks on them. You can see this one. I have to be careful. Make sure that you guys can see me. So they have the little scenes. I'll go through them real quick. Ugh. Is that one upside? No. Okay. And that one. This one. And they said something about mycin fruit. I don't know what mycin fruit is, but when I looked these up, that's what I got. So most of them are in perfect condition on the back. There are a couple of spots on the edges, because they are vintage, so they've been used. So they're not perfect condition, but they're in really good condition. And like I said, all the backs are really good on them. The cork board is solid. So if you're looking for some vintage placemats, I can hook you up. Let's see. Where are we? I think my little plates are talking because they want to be next. Okay, so I have these. I split these up into 3 postings when it goes live on Friday, because sometimes people are just looking for the bowls or just looking for the luncheon plate or the dessert plate. So I have, these are very heavy. They are stoneware again, so we're on trend with Martha. And this is it's Lily Blossom is the pattern. They're Coventry dishes, and this is Lily Blossom. And I haven't seen the blue before. I looked online and I saw some that were like this yellowy green color, but we found the blue. So we have 2 bowls. They're in great condition. And 3 luncheon plates. And then I have, let's see, 3 of the dinner plates. Big old jammas. I think they were 10.5 inches across or something. Try not to bang them around so much on the microphone. And those I have priced for the buy it now price of the bowls are $24.70. These I went with so eBay will suggest like a price if there's things that are trending there, if you pick something similar. So look back at past sales history, and I went with their prices on it. $24.70 for the 2 bowls, $25 for the 3 luncheon plates, and $45 for the 3 dinnerware plates. Shipping is going to be a little bit more on these because they are stinking heavy with that stoneware, but they also are very durable. So I will be sending those U.S. Postal Service Ground Advantage because that's the safest way to get them there. And I've had some good reviews on my site already. I really appreciate the good feedback and positive reviews. I hear helps your eBay store do well. So thank you to everybody that's purchased before and that left a positive review. That really is helpful. And they said that they got their stuff safely and that I got it there quickly. So I check every morning to see if there are any sales because people like to shop at night. I've noticed, myself included. And then I get straight to the post office and get them shipped out right away. So if you're looking at something, you can bet that I'm going to get it to you quickly. These are really beautiful. This is another one of those things where I was like, oh, do I keep these? I love crewel work. It's a kind of embroidery. It's hand done, and these are very vintage. The frames are perfectly set for them, and just the littlest bit worn, kind of a shabby chic look. And these I put for the pair of them for $95.45. They do have somebody's name on the back, Bill and Maggie. Bill and Maggie were supposed to get these after Grandma passed. And then Bill and Maggie decided to pass them on. And I'm kind of grateful because I think they're pretty beautiful. Let's see. And if you are on Patreon and you need more pictures of any of this, because I know you can't go to eBay and see this until it actually goes live. So if you need more pictures of any one item that I've shown today, just message me and say, hey, can I get more pics to make up my mind or to decide, or I'm thinking about this or that, however you want to say. So those pictures will be $95.45. These little doozies, Miss Sue was an antique dealer, and so she has 2 of these Fenton. They're glass dealer signs. These are becoming very collectible. People have collected Fenton for years, and so they want a little dealer sign to go with their Fenton collection. And they're going anywhere from $100 to $250 up, depending on what kind of glass it is or how much somebody wants it, just what the market is. Well, that's the cool thing about eBay, is it really is kind of that open free market, and you can kind of see what's valuable or where the value is in something if you go check it out. And it goes in seasons, so it's really interesting. The blue and white dealer sign I listed at $199 for the buy it now price, and that it's really beautiful and in great condition. It still has the tag on it from her store, I guess. I'm guessing it's from her store, or it says logo and like a stock number or something. So maybe that was from Fenton even. And then this one was very tempting for me to keep because it is pink and I love pink. And it's carnival glass, so it has an opalescence to it. You can really see, so it's the carnival glass in the opalescent pink. And this one I listed for $225, the buy it now price. I maybe should have gone a little higher, but I don't know. I think that's pretty fair. It's really beautiful. So, and if it doesn't sell, I'll keep it. I shouldn't say that. My husband's gonna kill me. But it's so funny because she even had on this, not for sale. For back in her antique dealer days, it was like, no, that's mine. So I think it's beautiful. So hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing some of these things that I was had an opportunity to go rescue a little bit of history and share with you. So if you're not already a Patreon member, please consider joining. It's a great way where you can message me directly, and you'll get first dibs on all my finds, as well as shipping off of one item each month as my way to kind of give back if you are interested in purchasing something on my eBay store. And I post all my wonderful conspiracy theory tin hat, aluminum hat. Maybe I could make that an aluminum hat. But all my theories and have great conversation with some people over there. So thanks again for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow on Tuesday. I'm going to see if Sean's feeling up to doing a show. So we'll check back with you. It'll be my first day back to school though, so I may be like, but I may need to talk to the fam. So I'll jump online and see all of you. So thanks for joining me, and I will see you guys next time on The Mighty Merchants.
The very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society. And we are as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths, and secret proceedings. For we are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy that relies on covert means for expanding its sphere of influence, on infiltration instead of invasion, on subversion instead of elections, on intimidation instead of free choice, on guerrillas by night instead of armies by day. Its preparations are concealed, not published. Its mistakes are buried, not headlined. Its dissenters are silenced, not praised. No expenditure is questioned, no rumor is printed, no secret is revealed.